Hi, welcome to Strategy Blitz Lost Runes of Arnak. Well, now that you know how to play Lost Runes of Arnak, let's talk about some of the things to consider to up your score. I'm going to cover four important points. First is know the value of the game's resources. The game is designed very clearly in mind that tablets are worth one, arrowheads are worth two, and the jewels are worth three. So kind of keep that in mind as you're deciding which action spaces to take. Also, compasses and coins are generally considered worth one each as well, although typically maybe tablets could be more valuable most of the time. Now, a second thing to understand about Lost Ruins of Arnak is that it is an action engine game, and the more efficiently you do your actions, the better you're going to score. But there is one aspect of the game that is competitive, meaning it's not something everyone can do, and that is the bonus tiles that you find on the research track. This is the one aspect of the game where whoever gets there first is going to get it and deny it for everyone else. So all else being equal, fighting for these tiles is generally going to be more valuable than allowing your opponents to get them all. A third thing to consider is the timing of the game, what turn you are in, turn 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. So here are some of the things that factor into that. Early in the game, it's going to be extremely useful to get rid of your fear cards. Not only are you going to negate the -1 out of your deck, but if it's in your deck, the fear card will be something that you're going to see several more times. Now, if you get rid of it early, that not only saves you the point, but now you're not going to see it again. Versus if it's late in the game, if you get rid of the fear card, usually the only thing that's going to happen is you're going to net out one victory point. This also applies to any of the cards that you might purchase as well. Early in the game, you're going to want to favor cards for their effect. So, for example, the dog here costs $3, only gives you 1 point, but this is a card you're going to want to see many times over. So, turn 1, great. Turn 5, probably don't want to buy this thing. On the opposite side of that coin, here's an example of a card that is great on turn 5. Costs 2 gold and buys you 2 points. Pretty much a straight conversion. And finally, a little bit more of an advanced idea is try to pay attention to turn order, and more importantly, what the turn order is going to be in the following turn. Now, what I mean by that is one of the things you're going to be able to do in the game is you're going to be explore and put out new site tiles to take. And to the best of your ability, you want to line that up so that you are able to take advantage of the new and often better tiles. So a good way of illustrating this is if you are going to be the first player next turn, then if no one has revealed a Site 2 tile yet, then it's very advantageous if you can push that so that on the following turn, when you're first, and only one of them is available, you will be the person who gets the slightly more valuable location, and no one else does. Likewise, if you are going to be going second the following turn, you want to try and ensure that there are 2 better tiles available. Well, obviously, there's a whole lot more to know, but these are some of the keys to keep in mind when you play Lost Runes of Arnak.